off from O Connect to YouTube or Facebook until they get it right. Maybe Ash has an update for us. I watched a couple last night to my own personal thing. If it's not working right, guys, just let it go until Ash gets it perfect. I think that it doesn't make us look that good. That's my opinion. I'm not telling you what to do, but let's not take a good product and turn it into something that's not. Let's be truthful with the audience. They are working on it. They do know about things that are going on with that, and let's go from there. So again, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm extremely proud of Onpassive and our products, and I don't want to put something out there that's not ready to be used yet. So if you are doing that, please stop doing that. Just use your old Connect for now until they get that adjusted. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
All righty. Yeah, that's for sure. Look, if the quality we see in O Connect isn't the same as we see outside O Connect, I would not put it outside. It's beautiful. We should not. We got a Mona Lisa. You want to go out there and show something else. That's just my opinion. And the quality looks good, but some of the sound and all that. So I would just make sure that we look good before we run it outside of here. Yes, you can do what you want, but I just would not do that because it doesn't do it justice. What I'm seeing in O Connect is the best on the planet by far. Absolutely by far. Yeah, we're almost at 10,000 people now. And like I said, where I was talking before I had to get off for a second. When we get an extension, it's a gift from the company, and it costs a lot of money. It's a big gift, and I think about all the people that we could communicate back and forth, keep people inspired, motivating, talk to people. I don't believe in motivation, but inspire people to think bigger than themselves. This company has made it possible for me to go back to a young kid where you have dreams and everything's possible. I believe everything's possible in Onpassive, and I believe you can ride this, whatever passion you have, I don't care what it is, and just go beyond whatever you dreamt possible. I really believe that. And if the other thing I love about Onpassive, that great's not good enough. And I've noticed that when we were in O Connect, and I'm thinking, this is it. This is great. It's there's nobody even close. And when I hear, yeah, but it's not good enough, and we're always going to make it better. Hey, the people that collect from some statement like that is the consumer, us, and anybody that uses the tools and resources from Onpassive. When their competition is themselves, that's a beautiful thing. They're chasing themselves. So I'm stoked over that. I think when we did this 362 weeks ago, I think it was now, we're asking people all over the world, how's it going? And they're going, I'm in. It worked. It's simple. It was really quick. I'm like, oh man, that's poetry to our ears, because that's if you can link the world, that's the most powerful thing you could do. And what happens when a company that's built with heart, and we know the love for each other and the family, when you can reach more and more people daily, clearly, communication's better. It's priceless for me. Red, if you can add anything else, that would be great.
Yeah, yes, I will actually, because fully enough, we were talking, Andy and Pete on Andy's show last night. We were talking about O Connect and about how a business in a box it is already, and how much confidence I have now to go to people to say, we have this video conferencing platform called O Connect. Go and check it out. You are not going to be disappointed with it because of the functionality, how it looks, the video, the audio, all of these things combined. Now, compare that to what else is out there in the market. We really are head and shoulders above what is there. Why? Because of the user experience. Now, user experience nowadays in the marketplace makes so much difference. People have choices all over the place to use what products they want to online. But the one thing that always stands out above and beyond anything else is the user experience. It's what people talk about. It's what people are attracted to something, is because they like it. You know, they like being on certain products and platforms and using them, etc. It's what they talk about at the end of the day. Now, OConnect is certainly one of these video conferencing platforms that people genuinely talk about. Why? Because of the functionality of it. That user experience is so much better than what you get normally off other video conferencing platforms. All of the functions are on one place, easy to identify, easier to spot. You can play with it. You have much more fun in the chat areas and how it all works and functions. Couple that with the dynamics of the audio and video, as you can see, crystal clear at the moment. If you've got a good camera, remember that is going to be coming as far as Onpassive is concerned as well. There is going to be hardware products that we can use to enhance the OConnect experience. This is all in the pipeline. I now have got 100% confidence to go to any of my friends and say, go and have a look at OConnect. You can use it for free, 14 days. If you like it, it's so cheap. It is absolutely ridiculous. Go and have a look at it. I was talking to a business about OConnect the other day. A friend of mine is a director of the largest timber yard in the UK. They make all fence panels, but they do business across Europe and into the Eastern Bloc. And they have many, many, many conferences every single day across Europe. And part of what they do is they exchange a lot of information of spreadsheets, presentations, designs, all these sort of things through their webinars that they do. But they have to use Dropbox because it's the only way that they can convert files so people can get it. So they have their webinar. They then get off their webinar. They have to wait for the email, for the link to Dropbox so that they can download it. I said, you know that we've got OConnect. You can have your meeting, and whilst you're on your meeting, you can send to whoever you want the files that you need right there in front of you. Went, really? I said, yeah. If you've got a spreadsheet, if you've got plans, if you've got presentations that you want to send directly to somebody whilst they're on screen, we have that functionality. And he was absolutely blown away from it. Now, I've got him involved in this now. This is a multi-million-pound business. He's trialing it at the moment to see if he can then approach his CEO to say, when using a different one at the moment, I'm going to recommend this is OConnect. This is the confidence that I have in this product. It is going to be used by so many businesses and individuals alike. Why? Because it really brings video conferencing to a much more lively, personal experience. You can integrate so many things, and it's only going to get better. That's what I love about this, is that this is raw at the moment. It is fantastic, but there is going to be so much more that is going to be added to this product. We know there is auto translation. That was another thing that really perked my friend's ears up as far as this platform is concerned. Why? Because he does business all over Europe. He has to get translators in to translate stuff because their English isn't quite that good. Can you imagine having a multilingual meeting and you can just press a button? Yes, it's going to be text to audio to text to begin with, but then it's going to be audio to audio. Can you imagine the scope that is going to increase people using OConnect because of that diversity? I absolutely love it, and I recommend so many people now to use OConnect. Back to you, Marty.
Wow.
Yeah. Ash, are you ready to come on, sir?
I was just testing my sound.
We can't hear you. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we can hear you.
Commenting on Red.
Okay.
See, 2 in 1. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm ready if you want me to address anything specific. But the best part, Red, is you get paid. Not only you look sharp and you're doing good and a good favor to your friend, but also you get paid and they come on board. They save a ton of money for a better technology and they can also earn with you. Come on, guys.
Absolutely.
We knew what type of game we're getting into. So now let me
Win-win.
try to get to understand this. How uh, these people came in here. Can anyone speak from uh, outside the four of us, let's say, the main speakers? How were you able to get in here? And if you intend to speak, like, is this a twist that you're using so we can kind of like clear that up? It's only happening on 360 for some reason.
ID number is Ash. They're using the OConnect ID number
From
and
the
they're coming directly
dashboard,
in.
join event, and you put that. It brings you as a
Yeah.
speaker. Now, question to
Absolutely.
you, Mr. DeGarmo. When you created this, was it a webinar or a conference?
Webinar.
It sounds like a conference because it says, let's see, participants or speakers and yeah, you're right, a webinar. Up to 10,000. And who was the genius guy that told you this time might work better? 10,000 people here.
Yeah.
Magic. We just talked about this on Thursday. This is what you get when you listen to me. Thank you.
You know, we eventually do, Ash, right?
All
We
right.
eventually do.
Everyone
Okay.
listens to Ash eventually.
Yeah.
Now, in front of everybody here, tax day is coming, and I think I qualify for salary hike.
That
Okay. So what you can do now is remove these and lock the room. You don't need any more. Lock the room. Or lock the room and start removing. You get it? So we can focus. I could hear somebody in Canada or India from here. Okay. Did you lock the room?
It's locked.
Perfect. Okay. Now, by the time you clear this up, nobody's going to be able to join. Okay, problem solved. You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. So I'm telling you, $3.75 doesn't pay the bills anymore.
I would imagine not.
Okay, hopefully now you can focus. It's quieter. Got a couple more to go through. We had an incredible session just prior to coming here. Was dissecting all the elements in OConnect and what's coming in the next couple of weeks is definitely refreshing. I agree with Red. We also feel the confidence. We feel the pride as well to tell our story. This is something that we created from scratch, like I said, labor of love, and the value is increasing constantly. So a few items are being fine-tuned, and then we will say we created something historical. Every day you probably saw some changes yesterday. Today a little bit. On Monday you're going to see a little bit more. The following Monday, no, the 18th. So skip the 15th. You're going to see that, and you're going to come to a point is what else you could do. Okay, well, we never run out of good ideas. So we have sharp people with us. We have a great desire to make something impactful. We will never run out of good ideas. You argue this, you agree, disagree with a few of our intelligent principals today. Just again, just ahead of this session, they are so confident that what we have in hands, what's being pushed live and what's live as of now, it's already uh, exceeding what's available on the market. Don't take it from me, take it from the experts, and I'm sure they have their reasons. So everything is definitely improving. It's already great. Okay, we could live with this, but why not if we can do more, especially within a short time? Now, I don't think you have to argue with me. You don't have to criticize or complain. If you really want to pay for this, you don't want extension, no problem. We'll just put a card payment there and no problem. And this is worth $5,000, just to let you know. This is worth 5,000 US dollars every month, what you have in hand. And in my opinion, in fact, I agree. If you say, I got used to this already within a couple of months, we've been using this for a while. As it gets better, we're more comfortable with this than any other application. I really don't like when uh, some other meetings, external meetings, and all of that, we still have to use other platforms, not just one, different ones, and really doesn't feel good. Especially you get used to something, it's much easier to upgrade than downgrade. We got used to something uh, very user friendly. We already know our features and all of that. We're more comfortable with OConnect. So the extension doesn't mean there is delay or something. It's just a culture of love that we practice in Onpassive. We look out for the people. We want you to enjoy the value for as much as possible. Now, this is being extended for those who already paid. And we're known for always over delivering. So you were supposed to get this for a 3 month launching deal. Some of you ended up having that for 6 months. Is that a bad thing? It's probably not wise for the company because we're paying the bill. We've talked about this before. It is not free for us, but if you get that, what you paid for 3 months, you get 6 months. Not a bad deal. Now, don't take me wrong. We want to be able to offset the cost and uh, be compensated for our hard work. But we just have our way of thinking. I don't want to get into that now publicly why we think so. We pledged to clear some steps in the way before moving to the next one and all of that. And just, I don't know. It's a principle we have that we would like to stick to our guns and keep our word at any cost. So it's a little costly for us. Shouldn't be a bad thing. It's a gift, as Mr. DeGarmo said. You should enjoy it, and it's not going to be here forever. I said the the account that you have is 5,000 US dollar. Do your own research and search. You will find out this is about without any addition. Okay, so just to get a plain, what do you call it? Uh, Video conferencing platform. Anyway, so you are going to see also now that we have a report for those who host webinars. After the webinar is finished, you will have a report. Now more data is going to start showing, such as your attendees list now showing name and mail. Okay, then coming up, country, IP address, uh, the duration they stayed in, any activities they've taken, whether it's a poll or a call to action or any participation they take through the session. There's so much work that is happening. We pay for that. So I hope you enjoy it while it lasts. It's not going to be free forever, but it's not going to be $5,000. We may have smaller packages. You just pay for what you need. At the moment, a minimum of let's not say a minimum, but about 2,000, depending on the day of the week. Like Easter Day was a slow day, a holiday, Sunday, but about 2,000 webinars are being hosted on OConnect on daily average. People are using it. Obviously, they come back and they use it, and it's not blinking with that many. You see 10,000, nothing happens. We already know what would happen if we have 10,000 on another platform. Not only your pocket is going to sting, okay, really hard, but also to start fluctuating after a certain number. We know that. So for OConnect, one more time, we have great assurance that this will be a historical uh, game changer in terms of video conferencing. And following that will be similar quality when it comes to the following products. We mentioned something on the last 360, which was an odd time where probably 3,000, 4,000 people were there, like on Thursday, 2 p.m. Who does that? Okay. Uh, and we mentioned that uh, there is, again, the confidence and progress with uh, logistics. I don't need to mention that. That will basically is fixing and troubleshooting that's been taking place for a while, preventing us from moving ahead on the next, I don't know, a number of steps almost simultaneously. Okay, but once we just take care of this one little, I would say, a bump in the road, which is man-made, duh. Okay, it's not a nature disaster. Somebody did it, and things are really promising. I don't want to say a time, like I said last time, we cannot give time, but even yesterday we got even better news. Okay, just about any time we're gonna come up with breaking news, give you a very, very positive update that we all will like, would breathe, and definitely just leave everything behind us and move on to the fun part and the excitement. Guys, I don't want to add too much here. It's 6 o'clock for some people, and they're still yawning, some of the speakers, and I don't know. But I'm fired up. I love what I saw now. And I just tell you, we will never, never give up. We don't quit. We don't slow down. What I said all the time, if you haven't heard me saying it, we're doing this 100% at any cost to the point either we do it or die. There's no chance. Okay. So we're doing it. We will definitely give you some good news shortly, just about any time. So stay close. If you're busy with something, God bless you. God be with you. If you're wasting your money on something that is probably not giving you results, it's time for you to rethink that. Uh, we are not charging you, to be honest with you. Hopefully, we're giving you a good value and being a part of something really promising, really promising. The least I can say is going to be disruptive. It's going to be competitive. Yeah, we made some mistake. Others try to uh, probably intentionally create some mistakes for us, all of that. But at the end, it's um, it's not an easy task. It's basically, to me, it's like a war. Okay, And that's why I say do it or die. Do it or die. Okay. So I return it back to the three leaders, whoever want to take it back. I'm not sure if this is all I want to. Yeah. So the extension is not. It's not a negative thing. Connect is shaping up really good. It's already close to perfect, but it's just about to be superior to anything ever created in that arena. Believe it or not, you don't have to believe it. We're just living it. And if you don't join it, okay, blow your money away on something stupid. Okay, don't worry. And we already gathered pretty much everything you might wish, or just more, uh, taking it to the next level. Basically, small things that will make it even a better, almost a perfect uh, user experience. Okay, when it comes to clicking, I don't need to go that over that technical things now. You're just going to see it shortly in a matter of days. All of that happening. Not that it's something problematic or we have an issue and all of that. We're talking about perfecting, improving. We have been using this. We learn as we go. We create. We pause. We assess. We improve. We implement different scenarios. So great news on the way, guys. Make sure you uh, stay close. I really think you should stay close at this time. We're gonna surprise you with some stuff. What's coming? Pretty much. I don't want to say the date, but obviously this month. I do hope that sooner than later. I don't want to put a date or anything. It will be guaranteed the best update so far in 2024, and that will get so many things unstuck, untangled, and move forward. Uh, what else I was going to say? Oh, Susie McRae, where's she? She's supposed to be awake. That's why we changed the timing for her. I'm just messing up with you. So um, we should definitely fix that thing. So now I get it. Why would they come join an event and copy the ID? The ID is not sure. I get it. Okay. They come in as speakers. Should be an easy thing.
It's really all your fault because it doesn't happen any other time than when you're not on here. It's an asphalt.
Focus.
Oh no. Here we go.
Yeah. Anything else you suggest for our Connect, that wish list, other than what we're aware of, the AI features, all of that? Uh, FYI, that stands for your information, speech to speech, Hindi, just 2 weeks ago, because of the reliance of the available technologies, it was at 60% accuracy. As of today, it was in the 90%. I'm not talking about the dummy stuff that you get on a generic platform where it's a little, or not a little, it's way off actually sometimes. And we're happy. So that should be over, the different languages. We're just going to have to implement them in a more human way, or humanized, so the accuracy will be there.
As Susie got booted out from her connection and we locked the room so she can't get big. And I have a suggestion. Is there a way that you can just lock it where people can't come onto the panel and people can still flow into the attendees?
Yeah, you could do that. You could do whatever you like. Yeah.
I don't know if that's there or not. A lot of people have suggested that.
Yeah, we are down to 6,000 since, or 6.6 for some reason since I start talking, right? Yeah, 6.5.
Do you want Susie on here? Because you have to unlock it and you're going to have people coming in.
I'm not the host. I am not controlling this session.
Marty sends. Oh, she can't get in no matter what, even if you send her the link.
So the main thing, the speakers, okay, how do you feel? For Red should be normal time, I guess.
It's absolutely fantastic for me. 11 a.m.
We
Perfect.
just made one person happy today.
I love it. No, I love it. I get up this
Yeah,
time
Marty's
anyway.
normally up early.
Yeah.
You wanted a 7, 8?
No.
I mean, listen, we maxed out. Okay, this room has 10,000 capacity. We touched the roof. Okay, that's it.
No. Yes, we did.
That's what happened when you listen to me.
So this pay rise, Ash, that you're talking about, we talking a big increase here or just a couple of bucks?
$3.56.
I think we have to get into 4.
Oh, no way.
4-ish. It's
I don't
know
know.
it's a big jump, but
We're gonna have to.
3.5 is not.
I think
Yeah,
to
we're gonna have
afford
to
it, we're going to have to increase Chris's subscriptions to his YouTube channel to get into double figures, into 10.
We're gonna have to have a core international meeting on this pay structure. It's got to be an executive decision, you know.
First time in 5 years as well. I mean, it's ridiculous.
So it took you like a year, Chris, for the first 5 subscribers.
Yeah, I mean, I think they just maybe had some kids in the process, and they helped come on there. They doubled up. I'm doing halfway decent. I'm the low guy in the total poll, but that's okay.
Are Cody and Evan from those?
Yeah, I got him on there. Probably
Okay.
watching right now. Oh, I listen. I have a lot of subscribers in Onpassive. I love my YouTube, but I'd rather build my clientele up in Onpassive than YouTube. So, but I do like YouTube. It's fun.
That's great.
How's your family doing? I see you got the sniffles again. You getting sick on me again, or what?
Yeah.
It's just Florida weather, man.
Oh, just a little allergy. Yeah. The what do you call that? The
Pollen.
pollen. Yeah, not the airborne. Yeah. So
Well, it's gonna get cooler the next couple of days. I think today's the last hot day, and maybe rain, and then
yeah, if it rains a couple of times, that it will wash it
73.
away. Yeah.
Dropping down to 70. Hate to say this to my Michiganders, it's dropping
No,
down
it's
to
in the
73
80s now.
degrees.
Should be in the 80s.
Oh
right?
yeah, it's hot right now. I tell you that.
Hey, Ash, should I stop the recording?
I think so. Unless you have a topic you want me to address, I'm happy to do so. Hit me. Don't worry. Anything. Yeah.
You guys want to hit him with something?
Yeah. Hold on, let me go get it.
Not with a hammer. No. Okay. I think we're good. We can just hang out for a few and call it a 360. Again, if you have any suggestion for Connect, happy to do so.
Hey, as far as
For
the,
example, the OMail address, we're removing that from anywhere. It shouldn't be there. Okay.
okay.
I'm sure you expect that. Okay. Just to keep it cleaner. Yeah, things like that. You know, when you click on the attendees, for you to minimize it, sometimes you want to minimize it, right? You need to go back to the icon at the bottom. Now we're creating something at the top where you have the lock meeting. Conveniently, you can close it from there, just like the chat. There's an X. See, things like that. Okay. This is like, is I don't want to say like uh, Kobe cows. Kobe.
Kobe beef, yeah.
Yeah, Wagyu. Some people you can close your ears. It's like spoiling them and massaging them and all that. They're
Massage them, give them a
alive.
beer. Yeah,
Yeah, they're alive. Put music for them, I think.
yeah.
Play music. I mean, they're good. They're healthy. They're eating. They're edible, but or I shouldn't say edible. Okay,
Here he
'cause
goes.
some people worship them. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to just steer the focus. Just in general, I'm happy most of them they don't know what we're talking about. Uh, Basically, we're just spoiling as pampering. Okay. uh, the application. It's functional, it's usable, everything. So that's the type of stuff that we're adding to
Well, I
the.
mean, the cool thing with Connect, or even on Passive in general, is it's got the new car smell every day.
There you go. Yeah.
It does. I mean, it's brand new every day. You come in, there's something new. If you want to find it,
Right.
it's there. Yeah.
Now, oh, by the way, on Monday you should have that. Monday or the 18th. Okay, forget the time, but you're gonna have also changing the. Yeah, I think on Monday or the 8th. Yeah, Monday 8th. Will be on the camera where you have the option to choose your resolution. The following week, again, another week, it will give you the option to preview the virtual background. You should be able to preview it and see the quality, test your camera. It's not going to be visible to anyone else but yourself.
Oh,
And
nice.
if this is what you select, so it's going to give you the thumbnails. You
Oh,
choose, okay, your selection. Things
absolutely
like
cool.
that. As of yesterday, when you share screen, if you want to test it out now, okay, just anyone, do you have anything? Just share any window.
Go ahead, Marty or Red.
Yeah, hang
The
on.
host, anybody, just open something, an image or something. I want everybody to see what we're talking about. Just
Are one of you going to share your screen?
Yeah, I'm just doing it now.
okay.
Not quick enough for Mr. Johnson, Red.
No, come on,
Yeah.
man.
Could have him do it, but I don't know if we're sitting there for 10 days.
Okay. When it's on, I'll tell you what to.
Sorry, I was doing I was doing a file share.
Take your time, Red. We know
Yeah,
it's a big
do you know
mission.
something?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find. I know.
It's between the people and the camera, Red. The
I was on
people
the
and the
wrong bit.
camera.
Sorry.
Wipe clean my camera. I'm clean, aren't I?
Didn't pop yet. I guess stop and do it again, or maybe what you selected.
No, I'm doing it now for you.
They're fired.
There you go.
There you go. Thank you. That's good enough. Okay, good idea. So, okay, uh, you see at the top corner we have that full screen, right? You can make a full screen.
Yeah.
Okay, you can minimize that. But when you're prompting that, did it give you options?
Yeah. It gave you all the options of tabs you wanted to have on your screen right now. You could select either one of those. So that was pretty cool. So on a drop down.
But also, if you try another selection to give us, you could just show the same window. It will give us the option also to have full screen or hide the panel.
Okay, let me just try something.
I think you might want to stop this and come back.
Okay, let me do that. So on the share, I've got window, entire screen. You can select either tab, window, or entire screen.
Tab, do you have to,
So
let's see. Okay, so that's the same. Try a different selection.
Okay, try that then. That's entire screen now.
Gotta take this out.
And that's window. So let me just try one more again. And let me stop that, and I'm going to go to a different share.
Okay.
Is that changed?
Didn't come in yet.
Yeah, it's still showing the same, isn't it? With us either side, so I can see it on here. Is that any different?
No. I will have to demonstrate that.
Okay.
On another occasion. Don't worry.
Okay.
We'll, like I said, we have a few things to do here, and then we'll just make a session, a complete walkthrough for everybody. But once we add what we have to add, first you will be having on a local device recording, which captures everything, and following that, the cloud one. But it will be capturing everything, like all the activities you do throughout the session will be captured. So for example, like if you're you could record this on your machine, then upload it to YouTube. You're gonna have everything, and then we're gonna not suppress. I'm gonna say we're gonna exclude a few elements not to be shared to the public, like the menu, all of that, or not to be captured in the recording.
Oh, beautiful. It's a good idea, yeah.
So last question to my American brothers. Did you get enough sleep?
Never.
So are you going to be cranky every time we do it at 6 o'clock?
I'm not cranky. I feel good.
You feel good? Okay.
Yeah, I feel good.
Don't worry, Ash. Me and Marty and Chris will have a meeting straight after this. And me and Marty yesterday sent Chris to sleep 3 times.
While we were talking to him, I said, "What is that noise?" And Chris is snoring
3 times.
That's how boring me and Red are. That's how
so
boring we are.
Boring. I'm listening to them.
I mean, some people don't fall online speaking to their spouses, so you're very special.
I was when I text with Ash. Once you two book snores got me falling asleep. Ash was texting me right after that. I was wide awake. I said, Red said,
Yeah.
"What are you falling asleep?" Yeah, only listening to you two. Once you hang up, I'll be wide awake again.
Yeah, but the thing is though, Chris, we were talking about Onpassive, so it can't have been that boring.
I hear everything you guys say. I was watching my eyes.
No, actually, 3 times, and then he goes, "Was I snoring?" I go, "My God, yeah."
I wish I'd have taped it.
But how could you wake him up? Or the speaker's open?
We started yelling.
Yeah, the speaker was open, so I went, Chris.
Or not. Okay. Hope his
Sound
battery
like
doesn't die out.
like a freaking grizzly bear in a cave.
I was digging up trees all day yesterday and replanting them. I was a little toasted, so been hot here. You know, it's hot in Florida.
But there's one thing you know for sure. Yes, you snore. Okay.
I snore, eh?
Oh man. I didn't know what it was. It sounded like a Mack truck going by without an exhaust pipe or something like that.
mean, if you guys talked about like fishing or boats, you guys are technical on the computers. And I keep thinking of the Wizard of Oz, Red, because I know that wizard is behind that curtain behind you because she keeps popping in and out. You know the Wizard of Oz and the curtain?
Now he's calling Jane a wizard.
That's all I could think about when I see that curtain open. I was doing the same thing with mine. My dog's back here snoring away. That was my dog snoring, you heard. So, but I think this is a good time. A lot of people are sending me stuff. A lot of reasons we didn't do it at 8 o'clock is because Marty's kids are getting off to school. That's why a lot of people are requesting 8 o'clock. But you guys already know his house is crazy as it is just with Marty in there when you add his kids.
You could always change it around. Like you see, it just it looks like right now most people come on the live session. Perhaps I'm sure same people will watch it anyway once it's live, but you never know if it's going to be captured properly on the recording, or it's better to watch the live. Yeah, nothing like the original.
Hey, question from Julie Wen. You ready?
Who's Julie Wen?
My other sister.
Where is Julie? Strike.
She's at home. It's early in the morning for her, but
So
she
it's
said,
real early for her.
It's
3
4
o'clock in the
o'clock.
morning.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
she said when you share the screen, you can only share it to all and speakers at this point. Question: can we add a function to share to individually?
To select people, Julie, to who you want to share with?
Like if I just wanted to share a screen to you, I think that's what she's saying from here.
Ooh.
Then yeah, then you just need to have a session with me only. So if it's a webinar, it's no, I don't think. Now let me phrase that properly. Okay, technically it's possible, but it's not. It doesn't make sense from a user experience standpoint. Yeah.
I fired her.
But I like to maybe give her some hint. Okay, we're gonna have backstage like a green room, and you can just go back. Let's say we are 2 speakers or 4 speakers here. 2 of us need to get to the back, like be right back. Okay, function. But 2 will be invisible, but yet they can still communicate through Connect. They don't have to go. Right now, what we do is, let's say we're with the team. 2 of us need to have a side conversation. We keep it there, we mute, and get on the phone. You've done that, right? Okay. So we should be able to do that through Connect, but not sharing that conversation with everybody.
Beautiful.
For any reason
Good
they
idea for
choose.
business.
Let me add to that.
That's brilliant for business.
Would it be possible then, let's say myself, Chris, and Red come on here
Yeah,
to do
multiple. Yeah.
No, but I mean we come on to do the live. We're not ready to go live. Is there an area we can chat?
But it's open. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay.
Yeah. Also, we added something again. Can you help me? Anybody can speak like a King language, where I'm trying to say it's not necessarily perfecting, but how are we pampering? Is it a proper word to use?
Yeah.
Okay. It's
Spoiling.
yeah, that's what I said. Okay. Co-being. Okay. So what we're doing is we're just, I don't know, it's not improving because there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, we have to pick up a dictionary and find a word. Okay, that's what happened when you talk about Onpassive.
You're updating the Rolls Royce.
There you go. There's an idea. You just said an idea, Ash.
Yeah.
Ash,
Was
you just said an idea. Put a dictionary on here and you just have to click on the dictionary and you can look it all up together. If you ever have a word, you want to explain it to me.
I love that. Yeah. Wow. Okay. For connect.
You
Okay.
said it.
For
You
Connect.
said it. I just heard it a little. See, I pay attention like the other two goofballs.
But which dictionary? Hindi,
Yeah, well, you're gonna have different. Well, it depends how many people go through the
Vietnamese.
webinar.
Chris,
Yeah.
when's the
So
last time
so
you
back
touched
back
the
back to
dictionary?
the point. Like we're adding value to it. We're stacking the cool. Okay. If you want to talk my language. Okay. So you know how on the dashboard right now you got to select conference or webinar, give it a name, date, time and date. Okay. Click, generate a link, and all of that. But sometimes I want to have a conversation with Mr. Redfern, okay? Or three of us, or 5 or 7. We're okay. So let's hop on a Connect. I don't need to go through the boring stuff, 3 clicks or 4 clicks to create a webinar. It will be an option where you can start an instant session.
Oh,
You
wow.
click there, you're live, okay? You're in. And from there, okay, you copy the link and
Oh, wow.
share it with them, okay?
Wow. Awesome.
One click, that's the deal.
No,
So
That
this
is
is kind
good.
of unique. Yeah, this
Oh,
is
that's a
unique.
big deal.
That is
Already
good.
mind's racing of all the stuff you could do
Yeah.
with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like, for example, sharing the file, okay? I don't think there's any other platform that has it, okay?
Not at anything at this speed. I've never seen anything upload this quick. Never.
Simple, okay?
Yeah.
But it's, you could see how thoughtful it is. And
So it would be a bit like on Messenger, for instance, if you're doing a video call, 1-to-1 or whatever, click, and you're both on. If you're using Connect off a mobile.
yeah, we give it
Wow.
different, just for, the first phase, which is not going to take a while, okay? It will be just click, and let's say you are opening that session. The 3 of us, are on a different platform. You just give us the link or whatever, or you invite us. You have us in your contacts, but you are there. You don't have to type. So it will be like a generic, if you wish, universal title. You don't have to title it. The time will be selected, all of that, which is kind of like now, okay? Instant, all of that. Okay, so things of that nature, just taking
Convenience.
it to the next level. Yeah,
Convenience. Yeah. It's
yeah,
amazing.
more convenience, more easy.
It goes back to
right.
what I was saying initially about OConnect. Is the user experience is far superior to anything else out there, and this is just going to get better and better and better. Because anything that makes the user experience either easier or more functional has got to be a good thing, because it shows how inefficient other ones are.
Oh yeah, I mean, just inviting people on and letting them go loose on their own. If they're in another platform, they're done. They'll switch. You don't even have to talk them into it. Yeah.
As an
Absolutely.
attendee is different. Okay, for example, you don't know behind the scene, but if you own an account, okay, I don't mean an attendee account. If you have like a paid account with any other platform, as a host, as an account owner, get in the back office and see how good luck to get things right away on the spot. You're gonna have to trial and error, test, look for things around, and sometimes you don't find them. You're gonna have to ask, or good luck with some support. But
Actually,
you could get lost.
Actually, you only have to, if you want to know how inefficient other video conferencing platforms are as far as usability is concerned, anybody can do this. Go to YouTube, and whatever your video conferencing platform you're using right now, and type into YouTube how to use whatever video conferencing platform you are, and look at the amount of views those videos have got from people who want to find out how to use that platform. It will blow your mind. I can assure it will be in the millions, of people that have viewed these videos to how to use the platform. Now, as a user, that can't be good, can it? Because if they're having to go to a different platform or a different video to try and find out how to actually use the thing that you want to use, that from a usability point of view can't be good.
Well, here's the other thing, Red. Here's the other thing. The people that are doing that, there's twice as many that don't know how to go to YouTube to go look. So they'll never get the answer. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
about that question, Chris, you text me the second part, the recurring meeting. We already have that. Okay. Which is template. Go to the dashboard. If you use something, you can select to make it a template, meaning you could use it again. Okay.
I'm just sending you some. Yes, there's a lot of people sending me stuff.
I appreciate it. Okay, but also I don't want you to be. It's easier for me to look and what I've seen something like 5-10 years ago with something else and tell you that. I don't think we want to do that. It's basically repeating something that we're trying to part away from. Okay.
Good answer.
And you know, it doesn't mean it's good for us. So or it's necessary. So let's keep it the way we're doing it. We're hands-on. If it's needed, we'll add it because sometimes more is less.
Yeah.
Okay. And less is more. Okay. Vice versa. So it's it doesn't mean you pack it and jam it and make it complicated. Oh, you have a I would say attractive application. No, simplicity is key here, guys. When it comes to technology, yeah. Then once that is confirmed, then you add the AI components, and then it will know your settings, for example. Like then you add that component. Let's say something that you're a person who likes full screen by default. So you've done it for the last 2 or 20 meetings, let's say. Now AI machine learning will know that, okay, well, Mr. DeGarmo prefers to have it full screen. Okay, we're gonna throw that in, and it happens. So that's how you just like make it easier, better, and you could always control it your way. But I think it's really simple. There's no other application that on one dock, okay, which is that menu, you have everything. You don't have to go to the back. You don't have to search or type or read that fine print everywhere. Yeah, it's just simple. Microphone and a camera.
Talking of the dashboard on OConnect, we've got all the icons at the moment at the bottom. Are they going to be color coded in the future, do you think?
So you mean in session right now here?
Yeah, in session right now. At the bottom, obviously, you've got the different icons for the different features that are there on the dashboard. Are they going to be color coded? Because at the moment, they're obviously just grey and whites.
Well, mine, for example, like they are gray. Yeah, well, that it's like a space color. It's space gray. Okay, and the background is kind of like light black or darker gray.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they're all the same color. And if you had different colors for the different icons, you'd get used to those colors and then be able to go straight to them a lot easier because they'll stand out from the other ones.
Yeah, I hear you. That's how we had them first. When you hover on them, then they become like that. You know what?
Absolutely.
We thought it's more comfortable for the eye not to have it like a salad color. Okay. But since you brought it up, I like salad, so why not?
Niraj,
I was just.
Go ahead, Red.
No, go. Yeah. You go.
Yeah, we can give it. We can give it a touch. Yeah, or shades. Yeah, sure.
Or maybe do a poll. Do a poll,
Good
Marty.
idea. You got to be on a Chris webinar where you have a massive audience
Yeah,
of
math.
4 and 2 minors. Are they allowed to vote?
Who can't write?
2 toddlers, I guess, or baby and a toddler.
You're muted, Marty.
You're
Thank
muted.
God. Thank
Garmo.
God.
You don't say 2, you say 50% to make it sound better, you know.
There you go.
50% of my viewing, yeah.
Hey, real quick, Raj, since you did us a favor today, I want to, guys, you don't have to keep sending me things because there's too much you're sending me. Most of the stuff's been addressed. He said, "Hey, Ash, what?" That's Niraj. I'm doing a Niraj thing. What is the difference between a webinar and a conference? Which one would you suggest? Any striking difference between the two? I think that's a fair question.
Yeah, simple.
Yeah.
Conference is up to 100 people. If you want basically people to be speakers only, you don't want people just to be attendees. That's why we call them participants. The list of attendees in a webinar, we call them attendees because all they can do is attend. Okay? They are participants in a conference. So if you have a fewer crowd and everybody's welcome to speak, you want to go conference. But it's recommended you know those people and you're giving them a permission to participate / speak. If it's a bigger crowd, okay, say thousands, you want to have a webinar, easy, and just a couple to speak. Yeah. So if the expected audience is greater than 100, you definitely want to go a webinar. So I tell you what, for example, when we do team meetings, for example, we're sometimes 20 or something, okay, internally, okay, for the or management or something. So we come to the meeting all as speakers. So we do a conference. We rarely use a webinar because everybody's participating.
Mm-hmm. Who did that poll? Were you Red or Ash?
New Jersey.
Oh, DeGarmo?
Oh, the color, is that spelled in English way?
It's not UK in language. Oh, I love that UK in.
Who did it? Red, right?
It had to have been red.
Yeah, that'll be me, and it's colours spelt correctly.
Yes, it is British. I know. We don't use you. In India, they use you.
Color.
Yeah. Here it's like color. Okay.
Colour. Oh, the Canadian way.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, is that new Marty function getting closer? That Marty function that just happened, that background noise suppressor?
The Marty function, you mean, what do you want me to
when
do?
a child wakes up, yeah.
Yeah, hit her in the head with a frying pan? That's only, how am I gonna do that?
That's the sound of a child or a wild child waking up.
Yeah, and
Man,
by the
they
way,
wake up with
they don't
energy,
care
right?
about webinar or conference, okay? Just right
It
now.
really should be called the Marty function. I think so. Again, Red?
No. I was just getting the. I was just trying to get the. It was definitely from the poll. I was just getting the information. So definitely a lot more people said.
So it's not holding, Red? It's not holding? Are you, or somebody else is controlling that? So it does.
No, I just did it, but I turned it off. So.
You did, okay.
Yeah, I turned it off.
Yeah, give it some thought, and sure, it's easy to add some color to it. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to ask you this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Will we be able to get time duration of conference more than 1 hour in the future? Does that make sense to you?
Okay, can you log in your account? Who? I think Marty is the host.
Yeah.
I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
So go to your back office, Chris. You don't have to show.
It's Wasim Anwar would like to know. You
Yeah.
know Wasim.
Yeah. You should go. Because I don't want to check my account. It's unlimited.
You can go many hours. I don't know
Yeah,
what
you have to put the. That's why I want him to go. Wasim,
Oh.
open your dashboard. This is the meeting, okay? This is the actual event. Dashboard is when you click O Connect from the ecosystem. So you're going to go there, okay? Create a session or event.
He's checking it.
So new event. And you have the date. You select the date. Are you aware that you can click on that calendar?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same for
And
conferencing
then you
as it
can
is for
modify the
December.
time by the minute, not only by the hour, by the minute. The duration, it comes in 1 hour by default, but you can click that up and you can even make it 3 minutes, okay? Or 1 minute.
Just remember to hit reply when you're done. So it locks it in. You have to lock it in. Otherwise it goes back to 1 hour.
Apply exactly after you do it. Well, doesn't go back. Yeah, you got to apply your choice, okay?
It goes back to default. Yeah, that's all. It's simple. Both of them do it.
So you can select 15 hours, you can collect whatever, select whatever. Or, let me see. I was able to add
Yeah, guys, I know that someone is live streaming this.
I was able to add 23 hours. Now, if you are making a 23 hours
I won't
webinar,
be there. Yeah.
don't invite me. Okay.
Yeah, I won't be there. Sorry.
And perhaps you could do increments. You could do minutes, 1 hour and a half, 90 minutes, 60 minutes, whatever. Did you find it, Wasim? Can you reply to you? That's why I think an orientation session is needed, so we can show people. It looks like the simplest thing, they're not aware of it.
He didn't respond back. I'm checking that. Someone also said, do we have a camera that can be mirrored? Like, what does my hat say right now? It reads perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's asking if we can have
proper.
a mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need it in this one.
Yeah, it just normal.
But you wanted to say Salibo, which I don't know why you would want that.
No, people. These are just questions people are throwing at me right now.
Yeah. But again, I know what they're thinking. They saw it previously somewhere else.
Yeah.
And we need to follow the dummy. I don't know why should we do that?
Yeah, I know exactly. Understand what you're saying, guys. You see something.
I have used the analogy is like having an ugly child and you get another one or a twin, okay, kid.
I just want them to keep.
And God bless you with a second ugly boy or
Yeah, that's
girl.
right. No matter what anybody says, some of them kids are ugly.
Yeah. Okay, he said he was able to change time with webinars, but not with conferences.
Yeah. To the time?
Yeah, he said he was able to change time with webinars, but not with conferences, is what he's saying.
I had conference and we use conference all the time, and it's the same.
He's saying whenever he tried a conference, past time was only 1 hour.
He's not hitting reply.
No, just hit the clock Wasim, and it will pop that hours and minutes.
Up or
Two
down. Boom,
buttons.
boom, boom. Yeah.
Yeah, you could set it up to 1 minute or 23 hours and 59 minutes. So you can have a 24-hour session. You're going to run out of breath.
You're going to run out of participants.
It doesn't mean it cannot be even extended. You could have it for 7 days. It will keep extending.
He said, "Okay, thank you."
So did it work? You're welcome. Did it work with the conference, Wasim?
Probably doesn't. I'm waiting for his response.
What are you doing?
You're getting love in the morning. Why not? Don't.
Are you done yet? Are you done yet?
Oops. Cover me when you're done.
He didn't check it yet. He said he'll check it in a little bit.
Just as long as they keep writing these things, I'm happy, Chris.
Well, check it now, Wasim. I mean, we want to make sure we helped you. We just
Okay.
noted that when you told us about it.
Is there how do I ask this question? Is there any? I don't really want to ask this question, but I'm gonna because he's my friend. Is there a future timeline of new products that are coming out? Actually, they're
We
asking about.
do have that internally, but
Academy.
again, yeah, I agree. Yeah, we do have that for everything, but and phases. Okay, like beta, free, first launch, first release, things like that. Yeah, but again, there's going to be. I don't think it's going to be a good idea to share that publicly. Let's
No,
put
no,
that.
that's why I want to let
But
them.
we have an idea. If you have, some curiosity about something, we're happy to address it. I'll throw this out. For example, native mobile app, native. You know what native is?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, we're on track, if everything goes well, to have that by the end of the month. Let's keep it that way. On OConnect, we have it. We have it as like web responsive. You could view it on the mobile, but it would be an app where it's native. It will be even more robust and flawless. So it's not too bad. Like I said, a couple of weeks or so, it will be superior to many things out there, and ultimately to everything. That's the goal. Yeah. Listen, countries are interested in that. We had to make changes. We don't need to announce everything publicly, but some, let's say, countries, some systems, some educational systems, they have some specifications, all of that. So we are, we had to take so many things in consideration so we can be uh, applicable to and be able to cater to so many different dimensions while keeping it simple without the complication. So that you have to change. And a reason of that is because there is a massive race. I believe, if it's safe to say, there were no race on energy back in the days. It was just, I would assume, fewer people or electricity. I don't know how many Thomas Edison were working on that. It's basically solo. I don't know. It's worth to search that. Okay. But there was like a race to the moon, race to space. Okay. Right now, oh, race to energy. Okay. Cost effective energy, etc., or environmental friendly. The biggest race, or race to military or weapon. Okay. Now, arsenal. Now, the biggest race all across the board, everywhere, between companies and the private sector, between governments within the same government or country regime, different departments, everybody's racing toward AI. And I have to tell you something, there's nobody at the moment, there's nothing that we've achieved AI. So, for example, electricity achieved, done. We found one way that it works, that's it. You don't need a million. There's not a gazillion way of using that, okay, or making it work, okay. Now AI is a different scenario because everybody could get there, but there is different from you to me to that company or that country or that system based on their needs. And it is a bit of scary, to be honest with you, because some are not having a pure intention in their uh, calculation. It's either to monopoly the market in certain areas. We've seen that. Does it sound familiar? One of the search engine, it's monopoly. One of the social media platform is monopoly. Okay. Uh, and by the way, I don't know if you know, but they are being sued by the FTC, which is the Federal Trade Commission, for that monopolist behavior. I don't know if you know that. Uh, so that is a very nasty race to get there. And what's refreshing is that Onpassive is racing in such a clean way, more, uh, I would say, pure and with no offense and with no harm to anyone. So the type of AI we're doing. So it is a big race that is going there. So I don't know if I'm trying to imply in a way, some of them, they have certain requirements, but indirectly dictating certain features or benefits, okay, which they want to control certain areas. And that's why this is just a rough battle for AI competition. So everybody's going in a different direction. So you could say it's not like we've invented. I'm not saying on passive like humanity. You cannot say we've invented AI. No, it's still we're trying to get there, but everybody's there is different from everybody else.
Yeah, and I would imagine the ones that decide not to do it clean and have a hidden agenda with AI, they're going to get caught later, and they're going to wind up getting smacked around for it. So it's better to do it this way, right?
Yeah, but previously, unfortunately, we've seen them control the market. Therefore, they made a, I don't want to say abundance, but they made insane cash flow from that
Absolutely.
because they own the game.
That's right.
Uh, yeah, I would share with you something privately, but seriously, it's not. When they get too big, bigger than governments, they can't mess up with them. Like I'll give you examples. When FTC sues Amazon, Amazon puts 10 lawyers for one. You see the ratio?
That's right.
They outdo them
They overpower them, right?
overpower them because they got the money. Yeah,
That's crazy.
they can do that. You see that?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so. Does it remind you of the jungle? Like the stronger will lead or with rule. Yeah, money is powerful. It can be a nasty weapon, and God keep us away from that nasty game. So,
Plain will
uh,
last forever. Yeah.
this is your first coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you on number 10.
I've had
Yeah.
at
I was
least
going to ask you, that
four,
has tea,
five,
no?
4 or 5
Was that coffee or tea that Jane brought you?
Coffee or tea, Red? He asked.
coffee. That one. I have 1 cup of tea.
Oh, you need a few more.
Cup
Yeah,
of tea first, and
yeah.
I've had 4 more.
There's a lag in
coffees.
the response. So drink it. Can you bring him 2 more?
No,
Are they
it's
decaf?
empty now.
Wow. But was it full? Like, how many can you do a day?
I probably have. Normally, I have 3 coffees and 1 tea a day.
But that's
That's my
full?
sort
Like
of
you get
average.
it full? Like 16
Because
ounces?
we use an Italian coffee shop for our first one in the morning, and I have a really strong coffee to get things going, and then we just have some instant at home after that.
Perfect. Instant.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
I
instant
don't
makes
think
me
you got.
shiver.
Oh, does it? Okay.
I don't know about you.
I do 2 of these.
Yeah,
What
because
are
it's
those, Marty?
processed. The instant. It's processed.
Yeah.
Two Colombian coffees a day is all I need. With
And there's your
Cream of
balloon.
sugar. Cream of sugar.
I have honey, Manuka
Okay.
honey, and I do have sugar-free cream. I put a little bit in there.
Okay.
Just for taste. As soon as we get taste-o-vision and smell-o-vision, I'll let you taste some of my coffee.
If you did heavy cream, you wouldn't have any carbs.
I know. I gotta find a store. I can't even find a place to get a haircut around here. Ash, give me a good haircut place, and don't tell me your wife, because
With that head, sheep people are there, right? They could shear you.
she got to get the lawnmower out.
Yeah, I go wherever it's available. I don't have to wait or book or something. 'Cause
Yeah, that's what
my
I'm looking
time
at.
is not that. Yeah.
By the airport, I walked into a barber a couple weeks ago when I was picking up my daughter, and old couple. I said, "Have at it, lady. Just it grows back pretty fast."
At the airport.
Right, it was right by the airport when I was picking up my
By
daughter.
the airport. Yeah, outside the airport. Okay, I thought so. Yeah.
Had the old barber pole, the original. I like
Right.
classic. Yeah, I like classic places. So
Yeah. That's the way. Yeah, lots of Latinos around, so they're good.
this was an older man, older woman, probably late 70s, and they were still going at it, man. Get a little WD-40 on the scissors to get them going.
Yeah.
The lady see me come in. She pulled out the big clippers. They call them bushwhackers down here.
Bushwhackers.
The
Are you serious?
bushwhackers. Oh boy, get out! Hey Fred, get out the bushwhackers. We got one of them coming in.
So I have a question. Red, when was the last time, if you recall the date, that you had a haircut?
Actually, I shaved my head yesterday,
No.
but I did it
Haircut
myself.
at a salon or some like hairdresser or whatever. You can't
Or
recall?
a shoe shine guy.
No.
A shoe shine guy would work. Red, spit shine that sucker.
I think I actually do. It was for my daughter's wedding last September.
Okay. So, do you prefer to get service, like, or you're used to it by yourself faster?
No, I'm used to it. I do it myself faster. But the reason I went to the barbers was not for a haircut. It was for a traditional wet shave with the old cutthroat.
Mm. Okay.
Candles in the ears, up the nose, all that.
Oh no! You did the old ringing?
No, that's waxing.
Oh.
Don't go there with that.
No, well, that's not gonna happen. I watched those poor guys on YouTube, man. I don't know why they put themselves through that. They got the
But
new
yeah,
one.
we've got a couple of Turkish barbers here, and they do some really good wet shaves with the towels and massages, and pretty good.
They use the threading.
No, there is a couple of threadings that do that here as well, but mainly for the women, but not for the blokes. But yeah, they do threading.
That's huge in Michigan.
The threading, right?
Yeah, in the out of Middle Eastern brought that over, and I watched them do
Yeah,
it.
Indian do it, Persian do it.
Yeah, no, in the UK, it's predominantly Chinese and Indian that do threading.
Does that hurt? Does that look like they just keep rubbing the thread on it until the hair comes out, or what?
Precise. It gives finer lines, apparently.
I just don't know.
I have no idea.
Put themselves through some of the stuff. They go with my eyebrows. It's done. No threading required.
Yeah, but don't forget you've got blondie ginger hair anyway, so it's not prominent. But if you've got dark
hair now. Red, you wouldn't recognize me without hair. Trust me.
I hear you coming the same.
I look just like Uncle Fester. I kid you not. From the Addams Family. Pretty funny.
Doodle-doo.
All right, this is a great way to start your day. Come here and tune in to crazy men talking about their haircut experiences. I really like it. I like the energy. I would love to get my day kicked off here every day. Seriously, I really mean it. So thank you. I hope we enlighten your day.
I think it's a good time.
It's who you talk to. Doesn't matter what you talk to, what you talk about. Yeah. So have a wonderful day. Thank you, guys. Gotta
Thanks,
go.
Ash.
Good work.
Cheers,
Bye.
Ashley. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Ash.
We gotta do a live today, Marty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do one as well. Normal time for me.
All right, 10 and 11.
All right, and of course, I'll see you in a couple hours then. So go get nappy.
Send me a link. I need to get at least an hour of beauty sleep here.
Must be nice.
You need more. You need more than that.
I know. My dog's now waking up, so it ain't gonna happen. She's like, "Oh, that was so good, Dad."
Especially after you bathed her yesterday.
I did. I had to, man.